It's Easter weekend and you're probably spending some quality time with friends and family. Well, this is the perfect time to enjoy a perfect chocolate cake. And in case you are too busy to whip out something homemade, here is another hack that you can use to turn that box cake mix into something homemade or even better than homemade. So if you would like to see how I turn my Duncan Hines box chocolate cake mix into this beautiful decadent chocolate cake with a homemade frosting, then you definitely want to keep on watching. My name is Mansa. You are welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, please look around and feel free as well. To my returning subscribers, let's keep going. Today's hack, you would actually need a box of a chocolate cake mix, and as you guys already know, my favorite brand is the Duncan Hines, and I'm using the perfectly moist triple chocolate cake mix. It's actually very delicious on its own, but we're gonna make it better. So for the recipe, on the box the instruction says you need water, 3 eggs, and 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. And as usual, we're not doing that. Okay, I am going to show you exactly what we're going to do to make this delicious yumminess. Okay, so as usual, I am adding an extra egg. I always do this with all my box cake mix. It elevates the richness and the texture of the cake as well. All right, we are also going to be replacing the 3/4 cups of water with half and half today. Never use water. You can use anything but water. Buttermilk works. Half and half works. You can also use whole milk. You would also need 1 cup of butter, and that is just an equivalent of 2 sticks of butter, or 227 grams. Yes. And make sure you're using good quality butter. As I always say, Kerrygold is my favorite. That is what we're replacing with 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. So we're using a whole cup. Another major hack that we're going to put out here is using one small pack of chocolate pudding mix. This is the instant pudding mix, and it's going to give it the dense texture, almost like a pound cake. And another twist that I'm adding here today, guys, I am using instant coffee. Now, I've used decaf, I've used regular coffee, and it really does not matter. You just need instant coffee. And you also know that instant coffee and half were match made for each other. So you would need just 1 tablespoon of instant coffee, cold instant coffee. I will be sharing a trick with you so that you would not need to add any cold water to dissolve it. I'm also going to be adding some Dutch process cocoa powder. Yes, guys, you want the Dutch process because it's going to give you all the dark chocolatey color and richness that you want. Just 1 tablespoon into a batter, and we're also going to use some together with the butter to make a homemade frosting. And also for the frosting, I will be using some whole milk. Yes, this is my whole milk that I will be using for my frosting. Also, I would need for my batter and my frosting, I would need some pure vanilla extract. Yes, vanilla works well with chocolate cakes. Here are our ingredients, and let's get started. I'm also using a bundt pan today. I was gonna try to layer them up, but I could not find my other cake pan, so I'm just gonna use my bundt pan, and it worked perfectly. So just butter it and also lightly flour it. Now, we're going to start with opening our box, and the box mix also comes with a cocoa powder. I don't use that. That's why I substituted with this rich cocoa powder. And again, you want the Dutch process. You will thank me later. Okay? Now, I'm just going to empty out in my mixing bowl my cake mix. And also I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of that cocoa powder, and also empty out 1 small box of the instant chocolate pudding mix. You just want to give that a quick toss. I noticed that the chocolate cake mix is not as lumpy as the other vanilla cake mix, which is good. So you don't really need to mess with it a lot. In another bowl, I'm gonna add 1 cup of cold half and half. And to that, we will be adding 1 tablespoon of instant coffee. Yes, guys, this is the trick to avoid using any water. So just dissolve the instant coffee in your cold half and half. And as you can see, it's already looking good. So that's a good tip right there. Right, I'm gonna pour that mixture into my dry ingredients, and in comes in my 4 eggs. I already beat them lightly, and 1 cup of melted butter at room temperature. I'm also going to be adding 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and you just want to give that a good mix. I'll use my spatula at first, and then I came in with my hand mixer. So I'm just beating it lightly to incorporate everything for just about 30 seconds, and then I will increase my speed. This is a 5-speed mixer, so I increase my speed to 3, and then I beat it for another 2 minutes. What you want to see is a very rich and thick batter. Yes, because of the pudding mix that we had added and all the other additions, your batter would look almost like a pound cake batter. And guys, I'm telling you, the decadence, the richness in this cake, you would have your family asking for more. Trust me on this hack. This is by far my best box mix hack that I have done so far, in my opinion. So let me know, try it, and let me know what you think about it. Now my batter is ready, nice and thick, as you can see, and I'm just pouring it into my bundt pan. As you can see, I've already gone off camera to flour it lightly. Then just go around and try to, just smoothing it out. Make sure that it's as even as possible so that it would bake more evenly. Again, you know how we do it over here, Mansa Queen. We're going to pop it, drop it, release all those air bubbles, and into our oven it goes. As usual, I am baking on my middle rack, and I'm baking at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And the box instruction says for you can bake it up to 35 minutes, but mine took up to 40 to 45 minutes. So you want to insert a toothpick in the middle, and if it comes out dry, your cake is done. And of course, you want to let that cake cool down completely before you take it out of the baking pan, so you do not mess with it. Let all the fat settle down, and it should come off easily. And look at that, dark, delicious. That cocoa powder we added made all that difference. Yes, guys. So this is what our cake looks like up close and personal. It has cooled down, and now it is time for me to make my frosting. Yes, guys, making a homemade frosting to add it to a box cake makes all the difference. And we will be needing 1 cup of powdered sugar, and this is 3 tablespoons of butter. Yes, I do not like a lot of butter in my frosting, so I am going light on the butter. And you would also need 1 tablespoon of that rich Dutch processed cocoa powder. Also, I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. It's going to make this frosting so yummy. This frosting is so easy. It literally takes about a minute and a half to make it. It is that easy. So I am beating everything with my hand mixer again, just to incorporate everything. It does not take much really to get everything mixed. And then you're going to be going in with 1 teaspoon of milk at a time. It is very important that you're going in very gradually with the whole milk. So I am only adding 1 teaspoon at a time. Now, if you like really thick frosting, then usually you can stop at 3 teaspoons. Yeah, 3 teaspoons will get it moist enough, nice and thick and delicious. But today I was going for something lighter, and I ended up using up to 10 teaspoons of cold whole milk. Yes, guys. And if you are layering this cake, you can go ahead and double or even triple the measurements for the frosting. Again, all the ingredients that I use are listed in the description box below, so feel free to check it out for your convenience. And all I'm gonna do right here, guys, as you can see, I am just trying to frost my cake in no particular means or order or rhyme or rhythm. I am not good at this thing, but you know what I'm good at? Making it happen, okay? I'm not good at decorating the cake, but trust me, it was delicious. Guys, this is what it looks like. As you can see, the amount of frosting that I make is perfect for me because I try to cut down on that sugar, so this is more than enough frosting for me. But like I said, feel free to double it if you want more. Now, moment of truth, you can see how easily my serrated knife goes right through this cake, guys. And we're gonna open it up, slice it up, and then you will get to see what it looks like on the inside. And look at that. This is my finished product. If you go to a party, a wedding, or any occasion and you get this slice of cake, tell me you'll be able to know if it's from a box cake or not. Guys, these tips and tricks have been used, tried, and tested by bakeries, name it. It works. Trust me, it works. Look at that. The dark color, you would never get it from just your box cake mix if you do not follow these instructions. Guys, this was everything. You can see how easily I'm just going in with that fork. The frosting was everything. The vanilla gave a great addition. Now my taste test was everything and more. Give this a try. Like I said, this is by far my favorite box cake mix hack that I have done. And when you try it, you can come back in the comment section and let us know what you think about it, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, share with your friends and family. Stay safe. I love you all, and I'll catch you in my next one. Happy Easter. Peace out.